we're just gonna go here because I
I'm sitting
can't
there ready
find
for
my
the
music
song,
right
and
now.
look
They
at that.
changed they changed
We
my
are
restream on me, and I can't find my music. So
well.
anyway,
Then we're gonna go live. Hey, everybody out there in the world, this is Jamie Jensen and Chris Larson, and this is Doing Good in Kitsap. Boom, 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 boom.
I know, yeah, I gotta go find out where all my stuff went. So
It didn't make it across the bridge to Port Townsend. Okay,
no, it's
Port
not.
Ludlow. Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
It's here somewhere, but I don't know where. So anyway, let's just bebop and I'll try to find it before we close. So
Sounds awesome. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So how
so
you doing
hello
on
and
this?
welcome.
On this, yesterday was summer and today's fall. How you doing up there?
Fall for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, but that's okay because now you know what? It's the fun is over and it's time to get back to work.
I like it. You know what? Yeah, the fun is over. I think a lot of the fun was a lot of work, but
That
I'll
is
go with
true.
the fun. I'll go with the fun is over. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just a different kind of work, right?
yeah.
So
That's it. So I've got to ask: did you have a busy weekend? What did you do this last weekend, Jamie?
oh, well, our grandbabies turned one, the twins. So Sunday we had a fun little twins birthday party, and
That's
um,
all.
it's not often you see two 1 year olds all doing a smash cake together, and so it was super fun. Um, so yeah, that was it. And then Saturday night I went to this little shindig, and
Little shindig. Yeah,
we had a little shindig, which was
just
just
outside of Tracyton. Was that little shindig?
yeah, right outside of Tracyton in this giant building in Bremerton, and yeah, it was Kitsap Shop with a Cop, and anybody who watches us regularly knows that that's a big topic for us. So
It is. It is.
we might
Yeah.
shut up about it for a minute after today, but
Yeah. You know, because a couple of my Rotary buddies that helped out with the computer stuff, the check-in stuff,
Mhm.
Gail and Steve. You know, I sent a thank you to them and posted about happy anniversary 20 years. And somebody goes, "You mean you've already shopped for the kids?" It's like, no, this was just the fundraising portion. the the 20th anniversary of actually shopping is the first week of December. So no.
right. No, we had to raise the money so that we can go shop for the kids. So, um, and we had a pretty incredible night. And I'll tell you what, the 19th hole, we got to give a shout out to Scott Sargent over at the 19th hole. I have heard more compliments
Yes.
for the food from the 19th hole when you're standing out back of the pavilion and cooking steaks,
Yeah.
360 of them. That's pretty remarkable.
Yeah. You know, JJ from Maynard's, you know, he owns a restaurant. He came up and he goes, everything was just fabulous. You know, my bride and everybody at the table just were blown away that, you know, here we are at a pavilion and a lot of things can go wrong in a catering thing. And especially with, let's say the week before there was 50 less people coming.
There's that.
And some organizations are hoping to just get 50 people to come to their thing, and we had 50 extra come to ours. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, our treasurer sent me a text or an email. It's like, I got the estimate from the caterer, and our internet site says we've got about 40 more people than the number that the caterer sent us. I said, I'm aware. I'm
Yeah.
well aware.
Yes.
So, but they did, Scott is an
Yeah.
amazing human being, and the food was just remarkable. So go
Yeah.
support the 19th hole.
Yeah.
Um,
Go see them day in and day out, as you know, out there and in Chico, and they've got great breakfast, they got great lunch, they
you.
do it all. You know, the happy hour stuff. They just do it all. So fabulous.
Yeah. So that was fantastic. And then, we turned that pavilion, and I just haven't even had time to put pictures up on the page. For that matter, I don't even know that I took any pictures. So, but other people took photos. So we're going to get those up on our Facebook page here soon. But,
That's great.
you know, what we turned that pavilion into for Saturday night was pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I totally agree with it. And it was a hands-on effort by so many of the people on the board that put in way too much time before and after. And kudos to all of them, because they shined up just a cement building and made it look personable and homey. And I just cannot thank enough people enough for their hard work. There's a lot of tired people in Kitsap this week, that's for sure.
There sure are. Well, we took that basketball court and turned it into a nice little ballroom. So, yeah, so that was fun. And then you auctioned off a butchered hog. So 3 of them.
We knew there was 2, and I sold the 3rd, and I sure hope we find 3 little pigs. You know, I'm not sure how some of this works. I sold something that wasn't there, and if I have to make some ham sandwiches for a couple of weeks, you let me know, okay, Jamie?
Yeah, I sure will. Well, I'm going to be calling old JC and see what he's got. So,
he's got a lot of good bacon out there at Minder's. So, white paper it up, and here we go. So, goodness sakes. Yeah.
So
the items that we had for this year were so personal, so cool, so unique. One of my good buddies and stuff, his favorite, he has the very first Corvette, and now he has the newest Corvette, and he was able to bid and get to do the EVOC. And he is as excited as he's ever been, and both his daughter and his wife are going, "Oh, Chris, what'd you do?" I go, "It's going to make him a safer driver."
Right? Yeah, he's going to have to pay attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, it's, you know what? We're really blessed that we have incredible donors, and that we just have unique things. We're so lucky to have really unique things that we can auction off.
You know, the night before again was the Boys and Girls Club auction, and again we're talking about exactly our target audience. You know, and we raised more money than them, and they had 2 direct donations of $25,000. And so, and theirs is just an auction. And what the comments I got from people were, you know, we sold, you know, a little more than we usually do in the live portion, but still we just kept it to 20 items, and it wasn't a 4-hour auction. And then we got right to the comedy show and the desserts, and people were just like, this is something I want to come back to. I enjoyed everything about how this came together. So
good.
It turned into a date night for a lot of people, and I like everything about that. So yeah.
Well, let's talk about desserts for a minute.
Yes.
Woo-hoo. Did you see Summer Masick sprint?
Yeah.
Well, I have never seen anybody run that fast.
I did not know she had linebacker in her blood, because she wasn't just sprinting, but she was sprinting with purpose. And if you got up, you were going down.
Going down. Yeah. So I think she went and she knew exactly what cake she wanted, because maybe even before you called the second number, she was already back with her cake at her table. So way to go, Summer.
Way to go, Summer. Yeah. You know, it's just amazing. I'm glad we do it the way we do it, just to get it over with. You're not selling each one at a time and stuff like that.
No way.
That takes 2 hours of 50 desserts. So, but to stuff the envelope and the first table get to go, I love it and stuff. So, and I mean, I got to tell you, that table of desserts was over full. I mean, it was amazing. The pies, the pastries, the cupcakes, the Bella this, the commercial ones, and then the people that made theirs. I mean, it was the fondant on that one cupcake was just I
Oh my
just was blown
God.
away.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
No, some of those were just so incredible. I'm looking for a picture of one and see if I can show it on my phone. But
Yeah.
yeah, just amazing. But at the same time, we had 50 tables
Yes.
over. That's not true. We had 52 tables. And
Wow.
so we needed dessert for every table, including the tables that got Twinkies. So
Right. Right. Yeah.
nothing wrong with some
And who doesn't
Twinkies.
love a Twinkie? But when you're seeing what's next door, you don't want a Twinkie, That's just,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah, from Jello shots to cupcakes to Twinkies to cheesecakes. I mean, it was all over the place. So,
Yeah. Can you see that?
oh, yeah. Yes, I can.
Oh, and it matches Scott's shirt.
It does. Look at that.
That's pretty
Oh,
amazing. And just
that's,
trying to cut the video of her trying to cut that cake
yeah.
was something else. But I
Oh,
was sure I had a picture of that other cake, but apparently I don't. So, but yeah, just incredible.
that's great. It is just truly,
Here it is.
from my aspect, I really enjoyed. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was the one that ended up at Susan's table.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
so crazy how the talent of people.
yeah, yeah. The level of talent of of in the silent auction area. Some of those homemade, handmade, artistic things that were available that again were so personal, some of
Right.
them so very patriotic on top of it. Again, 30 plus items I could not want to leave without. It was just amazing.
Yeah, that's the hard thing is there are so many great things it's like, what do you pick from?
Yeah,
So yeah. So it was you know what? It's a really good night and just can't wait to see what happens in 2025. So
yeah. Well, for a first time in that room, we hit it out of the park. And
mhm.
for the few little adjustments that we have to make for a couple of flow type of things and a couple of timeline things we tighten up, we're just going to hit it out of the park from this point forward. So I
Yeah.
loved the sound throughout the room. This was the company to use. They did a great job for us.
They are
People were able
terrific.
to hear is what I was told, both my auction stuff and the comedian. So it was great that Trace Adkins showed up to talk about his item. People missed out having celebrities in the room. You had
Right?
Rock and Roll Hall of Famers. You had country artists there. Yeah, it was an amazing night.
Yeah. We had 2 Rock and Roll Hall of Famers in the room. That's
Yeah.
pretty
It's just,
amazing.
yeah, yeah. So, and again, how cool was their gift basket? I mean,
Yeah.
the swag and the autographs and everything that went along with it. Again, you just not something you can get at that's out there.
Yeah. Well, and tickets to their show. Anybody can go buy tickets at Jazz Bones November 15th and celebrate Steve Fossen's 75th birthday.
I love it.
So that'll be super fun. But
That will be
let's
super
save the date. Mark your calendar, October 4th next year. It's the first Saturday of October.
love.
So just put it on your calendar. That's when it'll be, the first Saturday of October for the rest of your life. Just put it on your calendar.
So we're taking 2 Saturdays from you. The first is October for the fundraiser, and the second one is the 1st of December to come out and get involved and wrap some presents and help out with Shop with
Right.
the Cop. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my goodness sakes.
Yeah.
Love
Pretty
it.
great. So I would say that you and I were tired on Sunday.
I was just dripping and exhausted. yeah, it was the most physical I've had since I had my little foot surgery, and doctor wanted me to stay down, but I did stay down. I didn't get up, and I wanted to jump out there, and there was a couple of auction items. Boy, I had some tables going, and I wanted to pound them a little bit. So it was a fun night, but I kept my parameters there. But I thought I put some pretty good energy into it. So
You
yeah,
did,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
feeling good.
You
Yeah,
did it. So yeah, that was fun.
silliness, a little bit of silliness. So I think I sang to Summer, and that was wrong. Yeah.
I don't recommend anybody trying to sing to Summer.
No,
But
no,
it's a
no,
good
no. Even asked DeRozier and Fossum if I could do a set with them with a little dog and butterfly, but that's about it. Yeah, that's nothing. Nothing good was there. Yeah, nothing good. Just shenanigans for sure.
That's what, you know what? There's always time and room for some shenanigans. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it is a room full of it though. That is for darn sure. There are some amazing people that were there for the night that also much care for this community and the kids in it and raising them up. If everybody for some reason just felt extra special and why we had a couple of extra days of summer, it was because of the heartbeat coming out of the Kitsap Pavilion, raising up and reaching into their hearts to take care of all those at-risk kids and stuff. So I truly, in my heart of hearts, believe that was how and why we had a beautiful Sunday and Monday with the sun coming out and making everybody feel that extra special because of the giving that happened in our community. So, yeah,
I'll go with that.
yeah, yeah. No, I like the momentum of love, and that's what exactly that was. Yeah,
Yeah, that's how it felt. That's definitely how it felt.
yeah.
So good. All right. So now
And
what do we do?
and let's talk about this. Not one, not two, but about 10 different people who never ever, and a couple of them have seen and heard you and I talk and that kind of stuff. Not only got involved that night, but want to get involved in the future and stuff like that. And so
That's
um,
amazing.
exchanged cards, exchanged numbers, exchanged information, and as we move forward, it just that's to me that's the beauty of the night as well, is more people wanting to grab an oar and help guide this ship to where the future is. So I'm looking forward to that, Jamie. That's the personal successes there for us, for everybody in the group, are phenomenal. So
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things when people really start to understand what Shop with a Cop is
mhm.
and the impact that Shop with a Cop has. And I have that video. I need to get it loaded on the Facebook page of this family and the way that they
Oh my
talk about
goodness.
how Shop with a Cop affected their lives.
The
It's,
room was in tears, Jamie. The room was in tears.
I have goosebumps just thinking about
Just
it right
thinking
now.
of, yeah, yeah.
So
Uh,
when people really start to understand how, yeah, a bunch of cops take a bunch of kids shopping, but when
yeah,
people really get the impact of what it does to each of those individual kids,
yeah,
um, and how life changing it is in that moment for
yeah,
that child,
yeah,
um, it's like, why wouldn't you want to be supportive of this organization?
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
not about me, and it's not about you, and it's not about Penny, it's not about anything but these kids. And just to see the looks on their faces every year, and then to see them 10 years later, 15 years later, and the impact that it had on their lives is so
wow,
remarkable.
yeah. So when our performer for the night, Don Friesen, who 60th birthday, all that kind of stuff, um, I got him put up in the Silverdale Beach Hotel. When we were checking him in, the day manager, she goes, "Shop with the Cop. I know Shop with the Cop." She goes, "I needed and Shop with the Cop helped my kids."
Mm,
And I go, when was, she goes, "This was over 10 years ago." She goes, "Oh, and and so Don got a little bit of an upgrade, and
Nice.
I just, but just right there, I mean, just so freakish for that to happen. It blew Don away. He's like, "What is going on?" You know, I mean, just all these different things that happened to him that night were just amazing. So, yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. Well, and I have people come up to me when we're talking about Shop with the Cop, just approaching me in the community and just
yeah,
saying, you know what? I went to Shop with a Cop, or my kid went to Shop with a Cop, or I happened to be in Walmart, and it's like, whoa,
oh,
that's crazy. So
yeah,
certainly the Walmart experience at the
yeah,
Poulsbo Walmart on the first
oh,
Saturday of December. And before I got involved in Shop with a Cop, I used to show up not knowing what I was getting into to the Walmart, and I'm like, what is happening here? It's
right, right,
overwhelming.
yeah,
But and I
yeah,
promptly so it's like I'm not shopping today.
yeah. Well, you see 50 plus first responder vehicles, line in the front of it. It's like, yeah, this is not the day to shop. Yeah, but no, it is. It is the day to go out and see and support and get involved. So, yeah,
It's worth just showing up there to see the spectacle of it,
yeah,
and just to see those kids get off the buses and to see how excited
yes,
cops are, to
yeah.
see, on one of those videos, there were literally cops jumping up and down, so excited for these kids to get off the bus. And
Isn't that
so
something? It is. It's beautiful, and I love how
it's,
the kids call him and my cop and my cop, not just a cop, my cop. I love
right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so special. It's so special. And yeah, and I mean, it's special for the kids, but it's also life-changing for the officers too,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
so many of the things that they see on a daily basis um, that just rip your heart out.
Yeah.
And so to be able to do something so positive and so uplifting, and I've I know every year the first Saturday of December, I'm in tears over something.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I turn around and I see one of the officers there in tears
Yeah.
over something that their kid said to them, or the experience that they had, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
It's the best.
blow
It
you
is
away.
the best. Just miracle after miracle happens on a night like that, and it was great seeing the table from Walmart that came out because
Yes,
they're front line that day and have been, and it was great seeing them in the crowd on Saturday. There was no way you could say hi to everybody there that night. There was just it was the best family reunion, high school reunion. I mean, it was the best wedding or funeral you ever went to with all the right people. It was crazy.
it
Oh,
was. It
yeah,
was indeed. So yeah, such a special day, and yeah, it's you can't beat it. So
no,
looking forward to what's next, and keep pushing forward, and just
I love it. I
do it
love it.
again.
Love it. Love it.
Do it
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Let's anytime, any place with you there, Jamie.
Well,
Let's
back
play
at
well
you.
with others. I like the shenanigans. I like everything about it. So yeah, it's fun times.
Well, back at you, friend. So now I got to go show some houses.
Why
And
don't you
it's
go show
dark.
a house? It's and we'll do a show next Tuesday and catch people up with some of the cool things that I'm going to be doing the rest of the year. And same with you. But play well with others out there. Get involved. Give me a call. Give Jamie a call. Text us. Whatever it takes. But I know there's a lot of people that are pretty happy they came out on Saturday night and got involved. So yeah,
Absolutely. Well, and sometimes it's just about showing up and being there, and that's all it takes.
yeah. Hey, do some good out there, folks. And uh, uh, yeah, next week we got a lot more to talk about. There's a few things coming up that will clue you in on, and do some good out there. Thanks, everybody.
Great. See you later.
See you later,
Hey, I
Jamie.
want the music.
Oh, let's see if